Okay, so in part 1 and 2, we've made the clip and patterned it off of this earlier clip here. And you can see the inside of this one's been polished up. This one has not, and it's still pretty rough. It's got a sort of a jagged edge yet, and I got a rough definition on a point here, and the corners are nicely squared, but you know, that's not going to do. And you can see the angle of that, it's kind of canted in a little bit. And if you look at this one, I wanted to mirror that a little bit, so that's going to take some work, and that's basically going to be done on the lathe with a Dremel bit. Okay, at the lathe, I've got my Jacob's chuck, I've got a Dremel bit, and I've got my live center here to prevent this from walking out as that's on. Usually I do it without it, but I'm going to see how it goes just to get some of the rough edges off first before I sand the inside down. Vacuum on, and safety glasses are on also. Okay, you can see how it's looking so far. I've got a few nicks right here on the front still I need to polish, or not polish, but sand out. And then I'll switch it to the other sander, and you can see there's another one right there. It's still pretty big. And then we'll, after that, I level out these scars right here and get a nice smooth edge like that. And then I could switch sanding drums. Okay, so I switched back from the flap sander to the drum sander to clean up the inside of this, and that seemed to work really well. Now I just got to clean up the edges, and then I'll go back to the flap sander and then do the complete outside, and then we'll start polishing. Okay, a little bit off camera there. I worked on that bevel all the way around, and that's pretty good. I switched to flap sander, so I'm just going to do a flap sand on the whole thing, and then we'll polish it, or we'll bend it and then we'll polish it. Okay, this gets hot really quick, so I got a little cup of water I can quench it in as I go. This is just a regular polishing compound that I got at my local home center. Nothing outrageous. I don't even know what it's called. In one of my other videos, I think I show where I'm making the same type of clip, just cutting it freehand. I show what I'm using, I believe. Anyway, back to it. Okay, so this is the pen clip, and you can see the shape, the contour, and I just used a pair of channel locks to bend that, and then after I bent it, I sanded out the grooves with the flap sander. And then this is just a scrap polished red ebonite cap. It was too short. I made a mistake on, but you get the basic idea. And that gets mounted towards the top like that. And that's the length of the cap. Normally my caps are about another 1/4 inch longer. And anyway, you can see the contour like that. And you can adjust the contour using my homemade damping block just by fitting it into the grooves by a smaller groove and a little pressure with a dowel and the jig inside the drill press, and you can get it to fit that exactly on here, so you get a real nice tight fit. Anyway, that's it for this part. So thank you for watching part 3. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day.